And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Chicago Cubs. Just about to get underway. And on the hill today, Nick Lodolo.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey.
That's a little high. Ball. And the home opener is underway. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Turner runs.
That hit him. Batter, take your base.
First and second, no outs. Hernandez, the next to hit. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move.
0-2.
Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Kicks and fires. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. A 3-run shot, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Breaking ball misses down and away. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The count.
Next pitch
that
misses.
That's the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. He's got it. 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Tatis makes the catch. Out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. It gets down, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Freeland puts it away, and that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill for the Phillies, Reynaldo Lopez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Sal Freeland. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Lopez fires. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with a backdoor slider. This is Bryson's stop. That one outside.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1-2's the count. 2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting first.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch swinging.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
First 2 hitters get
No
punched
balls,
out on
2 strikes.
strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
1-2.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Top of the second, and here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Lodolo back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
That's in there. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first.
Did he
1-1,
go?
check swing, appeal down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Meadows under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Trey Turner. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Check swing called strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And digging in for Philadelphia, Jarren Duran. Oh, that plunked him.
Check your base.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Missed with a changeup. And the count even 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That catches the top part of the zone. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives and makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Ian Happ up to hit. Check swing, he held
outside.
up. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. That clips the zone. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And it's fouled away. Happ off of first with 2 away. In the dirt.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. The second, Turner. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Lau at the plate.
second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 so far.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Up the middle, and that chance handled.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese.
So a man at first. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. to first, and they've got him picked off. And they tag him out. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Langoliers, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. And that's off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Oh, and a great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. Now the Cubs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Well struck right field. That's back. And it lands in the basket. A home run. A 2-run homer. It's 5-2. Sal Frelick, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. First
One
pitch
ball, no
is
strike.
in the dirt. On the ground. And foul ball. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Next pitch
2-2.
way upstairs. And they'll do it again. And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And next for the Cubs, Bryson Stott. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 and 2's the count.
And that just misses.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the slider just misses.
Ball.
Check swing, called strike. And that one is inside. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses in the dirt. Cut on and lifted in the air. Wood coming on. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Trey Turner. Stretches out and holds it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. High leg throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Check swing of the 2-1. Appeal to third. Did not go. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Out towards right center field. Meadows makes the grab for the second out. Now Correa up to hit. Both 2 in this one. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add a pair. It's 8-2. James Wood stands in for the Phillies. He's 2 for 2. Freeland brings it in, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Next offering down in the dirt.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
That one fouled off. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fought off foul. Next offering is outside. Out. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he swings over the top there.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next.
2 down, base is empty. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Duran tracks it down for the out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Hoskins.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 85, Justin May.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And there's a foul ball. Tatis really on his horse for it. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw.
No, he's safe.
The batter, the catcher, Shea.
So a man aboard. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. And that is out of play. Pitch misses.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Foul ball there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And downstairs.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
Next offering way upstairs. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tatis makes his way towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in,
Now
Brendan Donovan.
Third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in there.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Lopez back to work. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
One ball, no
these
strikes.
Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fires over to Hoskins, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Gabriel Moreno, the next Cub to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And strike 1 to the catcher.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Comes up empty.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wood squeezes it. That's out number 2. And
Now
up next for Chicago, Parker Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Langoliers collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. And the batter now, Jarren Duran.
Number 16, Jarren
Duran, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. May delivers. Meadows brings it in, and there's one down. Teoscar Hernandez stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
The Phils up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
2-0.
That one way outside, 2-0. And another
3-0.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Going 2 now. Caught him looking for the K. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now here is Sal Freeland. Jacob Junis takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one way inside. And the slider just misses.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Three and one.
On the ground, right side.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul.
Ball 4. Runner, take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
Ball.
It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Frelick got his way to third. The throw in there safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Runners on the move. Pitching for a strike. Out at the plate.
0-1.
He's out trying to steal home. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Bobby Witt Jr., the next Cub to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out
One
front
ball,
that
two
time.
strikes.
Ripped on a line. Hernandez makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 24.
And first offering is fouled off. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Man at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you have enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Shea Langoliers. Meadows sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Coming home. In to score from first. Trey Turner with a chance now. And first offering is fouled off. Down and in,
1-1.
moved his feet.
Strike 2. 1 and 2's the count.
Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And that's full to swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Ian Happ. Just
That missed. That's the ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
We got a full count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Eugenio Suarez, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
That's strike 1. Late with the swing there. Base is empty, 1 away. Near the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. And that's in for a strike. And ball
That's a ball.
1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is downstairs. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Thielbar back to work. Big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 13-2. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brandon Lowe. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 8th. The 0-2. And that one hammered back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 14-2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, You're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Number 31, Leah Hendrick.
Next to hit, James Wood. Slapped foul. And it's second. That one carrying. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Their third home run of the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 16-2. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And the first offering is not close. That's a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers.
Yeah.
Strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And down on strikes. And there's one down. Brendan Donovan stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Hoskins, the base runner at first with one out. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Turner. Down.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 78.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Frelick hustles to get it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So bases loaded with one away. And now Jarren Duran puts a bunt down. The tag, and he's dead at home. Played the safety squeeze perfectly there. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
That's a ball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way, and he boots it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So up next, Parker Meadows. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Up the middle, Loud. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So 2 down now, and here is Sal Frelick. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Puts a bunt down. Hoskins. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. Gets the bunt down the right side. Hoskins. And they put the tag on him for the out. Lopez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
So this one got a little out of hand.